Hello,
Hello?
would you please identify yourself?
Yes. My name is Shuji. My degree is Bachelor of Commerce, majored in marketing. My favorite subject is statistics, and I like this subject because it always gives me a reasonable answer to my questions. But my question usually occur when when I see some business and stuff. When I first met this subject, I really hate this subject because of the amount of work. It seems like too much things to remember, and it's required to have a deeper understanding. But soon after I started to study, I getting interested of how statistics practically solve the questions and the problems in the business, such as the determination of the price without the price surpluses. Like the business can decide the perfect price for the customers and for the business. And other example is gonna be a minimum inventory. So the business can decide the timing of they need to order inventory, so they wouldn't have any like all the stock need will be expired, things like that. So those problems were big questions for a long time to me, but statistics, they answered me most of them. The secondly, I'm more interested, and I guess I'm more expertised, is to use e-marketing strategy, because currently I'm working for a couple of companies by using e-marketing strategy to achieve the targets and goals. As an example, I am helping the company in the food industry. This company currently have approximately 20 branches in New South Wales, but they start losing their market share because the new competitors came into the market since not long ago. What I'm working on at the moment is to increase the more awareness of the brand and the differentiate from other competitors by using a social network and Web 2.0, in such as I try to increase the frequency of the uploading web content, stories and images of the dish, so I can increase the access from the customers. And another example would be making the order available online. So I could make the more customers can come in, more customers can order, not only physically but also by click. Yes.
Thank you. Now, please identify 3 major personal strengths.
Okay. So before I talk about these 3 major strengths, I should talk about my experience a little bit. So I have experience of working as account manager and operational manager. In meantime, for 2 years, I have been complimented from the current and last employees, co-workers, customers and clients that I have a strong interpersonal communication skills, respects and responsibility to stakeholders, which I am and I was working for. The one of my achievements during this work experience was the creation of the foundation, the business, which made us maintain the sustainable service orientation and achieve target sales day by day by building a strong relationship with stakeholders, such as make customers to keep purchasing from our brand by taking the first choice for them in the market. And then the other things, maybe internal things, will be leading people, leading employees with different cultural background by being culturally tolerant myself and respect the diversity.
Thank you. So, what is your philosophy on ethics in marketing and corporate social responsibility?
Okay, this is actually a tough topic. Um, I should talk about what I believe. That will make more sense to answer this question. So I always have two words in my mind um, towards the work and my life itself too. That the appreciation and respect are the most important things, because it's not only the motivation to keep my attitude towards work, but also this is one of the essential needs for building up the trust relationship between stakeholders. Without the emotional connection, the relationship would live for short time. Once I had a difficult time for decision making when I was choosing the one supplier from the several options in the selection of the raw materials. I could either go with the cheaper and lower quality overseas materials or the respectively expensive and higher quality local materials. The advantage of the choosing low cost materials are the apparently it can reduce the basic material costs, and it would help us to compete with like alternative products, like the products from competitors, and the business can easier to achieve the target sales. On the other hand, the expensive materials have also a competitive advantage, which makes brand to be differentiated from other competitors by the better quality, and made can avoid the risk of food poisoning. So eventually, I choose the higher quality one. There are some reasons what made me to decide. So based on I used the research. So and based on the research, the target market in demographic of the market were willing to spend more money on the better quality rather than the cheap and less healthy products. Secondly, I strongly believe that the business should do right things for the society, and it would make business life lives longer. The life longer business, it means something, that there more contribution to the society. I can't talk about too much now. If I start talking about this contribution, will be I can talk until maybe 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so of course, why I make this decision is it's because I had other ones to choose from the head office, but I just always want to do better for the society if I have choice.
Alright, thank you so much. So, how would you apply this in your future career?
Okay, I'm actually in tough situations because I'm in the selections from the companies. So in the statistics, so there are about 70,000 of new graduates going to enter the Austrian markets every year, and about 60% of the graduates are getting full-time job. My target is full-time job, and soon after they graduated university. So it's pretty strong competition. About 40% of the new graduates would maybe not have work or maybe have part-time work. Only 60% will get the full-time job. So it's easy to assume that there's always competitive job hunting occurred among new graduates. Therefore, the graduate has to have different experience, skills, and knowledge in order to get the target jobs. I have a different proposition. I have from other graduates which I can compete with. That is attitude and then marketing experience. First, the attitude is the most essential part to when you start working in a new environment. I believe that as long as new employees, not only me, have a good attitude, they can learn more and improve faster than other people. Secondly, I have knowledge and experience of dynamics of the e-marketing that I can make right decision quicker than non-experienced graduate. And also I can share the image of what the superior positions, higher position want me to do by overlooking the situation of the business. So I can be an immediate asset for the marketing team without any trouble or confusion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.